Hey Phil, it's Brady. Hope you're doing okay, man. Um, yeah, so just wanted to touch base with you real quick and let you know kind of where we're at. Um, a couple things. One, I want to first off touch on just again give you a reminder of the direction that I'm moving in, and then two, I've got an ask or two from you, which you'll be really good with. You've been super responsive on all the things, so that's great. But let me go ahead and share my screen, and then just kind of give you an overview of what we are actually trying to accomplish. So this is an image that shows the way that Google determines, excuse me, hold on, might have to sneeze. Ooh, got it. Okay, so this will show the percentages basically inside of an algorithm that Google might be using. We think they are. There's a lot of evidence for it. They don't share almost anything. But it should be pretty close to what we're shooting for. And so you can see that getting your Google business set up is super important. And then optimizing that, adding in images, adding in posts, adding in, there's all kinds of things that I'm going to do inside of your Google business listing that will hopefully increase this sooner for you to start getting those clients. So that's the biggest thing is your GMB is at 25%. Google looks at that and says, who are we going to show to the people in this area and the areas that they're tagged in? And can we trust this company based on their authority? The other piece is your link signals, and then number 5, citation signals. So this is why I'm kind of pressing into your phone number, address, and name. Those 3 things are very important. So if somebody types in Phil photography, do they find you or do they find some other Phil? If they type in Phil Wegener video, do they find somebody that shows up in Timbuktu or in Boulder? We need to basically make sure that all of those listings are perfectly in line so that you are the one and only authority with Philip Wegener photography and video for those searches that are coming through with a phone number, with an address, with a name that are all exactly the same. So these link signals, citation signals are going to be really helpful. The Google business signals, again, this is your GMB basically that we're working on together. And so I'm going to start taking those images that you've provided me. We'll tag them. We'll get descriptions for each of them, and then I'm going to start posting those here in July, and we're going to do a big push in July to start getting your Google business listing to have a greater impact or a greater presence on the digital space with that consistent posting to the listings. Review signals are big, so that's another piece of it. I'll get you that link. Part of it is that I'm pulling in, I have to first get your GMB set up with your name, address, and phone number so that I can give you the link to start getting those reviews. So the reviews are important. I mean, that's like 15% of your, like, you know, how you show up is if you have a lot of reviews that are really high quality, that's going to link back to your business. And then this next month, once we get that dialed in, to have those link signals and citation signals pointing back to you. The on-page signals are coming in, and that's the approach that I'm taking with your website is to build this out. I will go into another report for you. Maybe I'll do another like 2-week video or something with you and show you the key, basically the words that we're going to target with those various pages, with the structure of what your website is going to look like as we move into a more robust. This is the live version right now. It's not yours. It will be soon, but live enough that we will actually pull in images specific to those locations with that structure, with the hierarchy, with everything you basically need in order to get that long-term sustainable search results based on, again, how this algorithm ends up working. So if you have any questions, feel free to give me a shout. Let's work through the next couple pieces from that email. I'll probably record like one generic video and shoot it out to you of how you can really quickly create little posts that I can post, and then you can post, and then we can both be adding pictures. Because again, when you're in town or if you're on your computer, just do one per week or a couple per week, I'll be getting in there as well and kind of look at that cycle, and then be able to post those for you so that we get the listings and the reviews, and that it's called Google, like it's like juice that you push into it that has a more authoritative approach to who shows up in that top three. Once we have your website launched kind of at the basic level, not that full entire build out, we're gonna launch it with kind of a basic level, and then all of those other pieces with your name, address, phone number, and the listings that are pointing back to you. I'll start showing you some reports as to where you're showing up for somebody who is searching specifically for photography or aerial drone or videography or commercial. I will pull those in, and then I'll show those out next time. But the first step is really getting that thing dialed in so that we can show here's where you're originating from and starting from in order to um, show that relevance and the actual results that are coming in from the Google people being all the ones that are searching for you already. So let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, we'll keep bouncing back via email, and then we'll talk soon. Thanks, Phil.